Hi guys, welcome to Sylvanos HD. It's your boy Sylvanos or Blessed, whichever you may like to call me. If you are new here, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and let me know what you think about everything we talked about in this video in the comment section. As you've seen on the title already, Davido and Chioma packs out of their Banana Island mansion. Also, Zulu reveals the cause of St. Obi's death, amongst other things that we'll be talking about in this video. But first, let's start with the story of Davido, as Davido and Chioma puts up their Banana Island mansion for 150k yearly rent. Award-winning Nigerian singer Davido Adeleke has reportedly moved out of his luxury Banana Island home in Lagos State. Reports have it that the mansion has subsequently been put up for rent at the whopping sum of $150,000 per year. The expensive 5-bedroom detached mansion is situated in Banana Island, Ikoyi, Lagos State. Well, I kind of understand Davido, that house, because that house will be filled with so many sad memories. In fact, I wouldn't call it sad memories alone. It will be mixed with memories, and I think that would be too much for himself and his wife and his family. Imagine walking around his house, passing through the pool where his son died, or going to places where he used to have fun with his son. That will bring a lot of memories, and I think it's going to make him really sad. So I think Davido putting this house up for rent, I think it's a good thing, and him moving out to and also trying to move on from this situation, I think, this is a really, really good thing, Let's also take a look at some people's reaction about this matter on Instagram. Somebody said, seeing the swimming pool alone will depress him. Good, it's for sale or rent. Another person said, sanity is very important in life. Example, if a certain relationship is traumatizing, work out. Your sanity and mental health is very important. You get it? Another person said, some of them can ask Momo question. So, una want make it continue the live for the house where he became for die. Common sense is not common. And that person said, good for his sanity. While it's a good thing that a lot of Nigerians are supporting Davido and, supporting this move Davido and Chioma made. But guys, you really think this is a good move? Personally, for me, I think it's a good move, so that he can protect his mental health. Because obviously, the passing of his son really, really weighed him down. Moving on, guys, Zulu reveals the cause of St. Obi's death. Remember, about last week, it was announced that St. Obi died, and a lot of people were surprised, saying, what killed him, and a lot of people were curious to know the cause of his death. Now, Zulu has come out to reveal the cause of St. Obi's death. Guys, let's take a look at the whole story. Filmmaker Zulu has revealed that his dysfunctional marriage and instability to see his children caused the death of actor St. Obi. According to Zulu in a lengthy write-up on Facebook, disclosed that when St. Obi was about to marry, none of his close friends were aware. They only got to find out that he was married, which he described as strange. According to him, after St. Obi married his wife, he started distancing himself from his close friends. Zulu emphasized that the marriage of St. Obi took him away from his friends, his life, and his acting career. Let's take a look at the full lengthy post. The marriage and death of St. Obi by Zulu Careful. His social life was blunted, perhaps by his reticent disposition. His persona two-dimensional. To a distant public, he was upscale and cool. His manly bearing spoke loud. His on-screen image ironically amplified some idiosyncrasies, erotics, romantic adventure, and traits that did not gel with the mortal privacy that every defined his quiet and lonely life. St. Obi's real name, Obi Nawafo, was shy, almost bordering on timidity and insecurity. He cherished the pleasantly tranquil interaction among a few friends. He would vanish at any outburst that could cause upset the pose of such small meeting. As he reportedly told me, he just wanted to live a cool, quiet, and fulfilled life. But as he lived this cool and fulfilled life he envisioned, I have many doubts. I tell Saint's story here with painful tears in my eyes, because he was a star, a superstar whose life turned out a gleam of irony. Yet, it was this stardom that fetched him his much professed financially strong and powerful wife. And their wedding, that solemn ritual of love, would drastically alter the course of his life and tragically yank him off the creative community that threw him up for the wife to capture and he didn't conquer. Their marriage was at best a dramatization of love. It was quick. He barely told us that he found a wife. Then the marriage happened. It was something of a mystic. Only those involved understood the historics that played out. None of us who were his closest pal, who worked with him through the crucible to the crest of his career in Hollywood, none of us was invited. Distance between us and the guy I admirably called scent of the storm has begun. His gulf would widen each year. We saw him perhaps once in a year after this marriage, and life actually seemed to have given him a fair shake of the dice. He dressed well, drove big cars, and even his skin, in literal lingo, spelt wellness. He seemed to be blessed with 3 beautiful children, but not on one occasion were his friends in Hollywood invited for christening or birthday. We were told that his wife was the topmost hierarchy in telecom giant MTN. But even if their celebrations were designed to be a rendezvous of the elites of the technocracy that his wife chiefly belonged, you expect that Saint would reach out to a few of his fellow creatives, for even if they would rehab his small beginnings, there could be no thing of shame to it because we all have our journeys and stories. And even at that, the actor or cineast in Nollywood is by no means poor. But more tragic is the fact that his marriage did not only take away Obina from his friends, it took him away from Nollywood. Saint stopped acting, absconded from his career and perhaps his calling. It would be seen prognostic now, yes, because I recall leaving my house in Lagos mainland for his massive office in Lekki, Victoria Island, Lagos. It was about 6 years ago. There, I demanded to know why my friend abandoned our industry. He told me with his usual shy expression that he wanted to focus on some other businesses and also work behind the camera. Because his visage was unconvincing to me, I told him in stark terms that whatever his new vision and pursuits, he must not abandon the trade that made him who he was. It took another 3 years for Saint Obi to return to his homies, but when he did, some of the deeply disappointed ones sniggered behind him. This was because the seamless rumor of cracks in his marriage had hit home. And though secretive in his ways, he knew it was time to open up, and he did. I do not know why my wife siblings see me as a gold digger. They confront me, harass and fight me in my own matrimony. My wife did nothing to stop them. I work hard, I earn my money, I have never depended on my wife. He lamented, eyes blood with tears. You could see he was deep in pain. By the next visit, Seth returned with a deep cut from knife on his left eye. His wife's brother, he said, scaled the wall fence of their house to attack him. They were captured by a hidden closed-circuit television, CCTV installed for surveillance and security reviewed. He reported them at the police station and subsequently acquired a gun to defend himself. This effectively marked the beginning of the end of his marriage and perhaps Saint Obi's long walk to a sad end. He moved out of his marital home to a new house to begin reconstruction of his destiny, alone without his wife and was still without his 3 beautiful children. Meanwhile, his wife went to the police to defend her siblings using her financial power to manipulate the course of justice. Saint stated unequivocally. The wife also sued for divorce, not in Lagos but in Ogun State. As Saint put it, it was to make the journey difficult for me. But I will not bend, neither will I break. I will fight with my last blood to take custody of my children. They love me and they know it will be hard for me to live without them. The divorce is not an issue. My marriage has long been over, he said with a mix of courage and a quirky heart that betrayed his distress. About mid last year, however, Obina took ill, but he told no one. He simply became scarce. He was in and out of hospital. We would later learn. He sold 2 of his 3 big SUVs to take proper care of his health and to acquire 6 Camry cars he used for Ubers. But his vanishing health continued unabated. He seemed to have a premonition of his own passing as he wept repeatedly about not seeing his children. He emaciated. Life took a grim picture. When I saw him by chance in January 2023, the dude called Saint looked 15 years older than his age. His macho cut had struck. His fat wallet was gone. What was left was only his fat will. His eyes seemed lost in their socket. This would be the last time I would see him. Saint snuck out of Lagos to hang in with his sister in Jos. He told no one. But a month ago in April precisely, the once delightful actor who brought joy to many But a month ago, in April precisely, the once delightful actor who brought joy to many a home broke his icy silence. He called our mutual friend in the US to give him a devastating message. He was on a deathbed. He said he wanted our friend to pray for him. It's not looking good. Pray for me, he appealed passionately. His next call came May 1st, 2023. This time, to his mentor, the man who made him a star with his production, Zeb Ejiro OON. He told him with a wavering voice that he had just had 3 surgeries but was still in hospital in Jos. He avowed again that his situation was not looking good, that he's also in a deep pain, distress that he could not see his children. But he still begged him not to tell anyone about his ailment. Such was the life of this creative hermit, a lonely trooper. I was the first to hear the news of his death late on Sunday, May 7th. Having confirmed it, I called Zeb Ejiro. I have a very bad news, my brother. Zeb, I began. What is it? What is it? He asked anxiously. As falling in Nollywood. Zeb broke down in tears. I hadn't said who it was, but sobbing helplessly now, he said, "Don't tell me it's Saint Obi." Sadly, he was right. May his soul find peace. Wow, this is so sad, guys. May his soul rest in peace. Now, wow, nothing woman no will do, man. Wow, oh God, no let us go marry our deaths. Guys, what do you think about this story? What do you think about, what Zik Zulu said about the cause of Saint Obi's death, that it was his wife, and all of this story that he said? Guys, let me know what you think about this and everything we talked about in this video. If you haven't liked this video already, please slap a like on this video. Click on the red subscribe button, subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell icon notifications. Whenever I drop new videos, you're always stay updated and notified. Follow me on Instagram at MasterBlessed. I really appreciate that. Take care, guys. Stay safe. See you later for another interesting video, and peace.